Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class. Today, we're going to continue with the numbers, okay? We're going to leave animals, those objects, letters, we're going to leave them at rest, and we're going to concentrate on the review of the numbers. Now remember, we have seen 6 numbers in total, starting with number 1, which looks like a soldier, number 2, which is like a duck, number 3, which is like the snake, number 4, which is like a chair but upside down, number 5, which is like the teacher with a huge belly, and the number 6, which is like a cherry. Now remember, cherry, it's a fruit, very tiny, very small fruit, color red. Now, the activities of today are in your textbook, and they are 2. 1 and 2. Now, in these 2 pages, my children, we have several rectangles. Now, remember, a rectangle, it's a geometric shape that in the future we will see, okay? But in the meantime, I'm gonna tell you that these are rectangles, okay? These are rectangles. Now, in each one of the rectangles, we have to draw, dibujar, we have to draw what the number says, lo que nos indique el number. For example, next to the rectangle, we have a number like you can see here. Next to this rectangle, we have a 5. Next to this one, a 3, a 1, 4, 6, and 2. Now, these are not in order, so you have to pay attention to the instructions. For example, next to this rectangle, there is number 5. That means that inside the rectangle, we have to draw 5 objects. In this case, for example, if you want to draw 5 stars, you can draw it. If you want to draw 5 circles, 5 ovals, 5 happy faces, you can draw whatever you want, okay? In the case of the teacher, I am going to draw what I want. Now remember that I work on the whiteboard, so these 2 pages, they appear here. So let's start. For this, remember, first of all, we require the pencil. Now remember, once we start working, don't forget to grab your pencil properly with 3 fingers, thumb, index, and middle finger to create a triangle so you can grab it correctly, okay? Once you have your pencil in your hand, let's start. So, as I told you before, we have number 5. I am going to draw 5 stars. For this, while I am drawing, please repeat after me. This is 1 star, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stars. Again, I draw 5 because that's the indication that the number says, okay? Now let's go under. Under we have number 3, which is the snake. Now here I am going to draw 3 circles, okay? Again, once I'm drawing, please repeat the numbers. 1, 2, 3 circles. Excellent. Now, under number 3, we have number 1. In this case, I am going to draw, let me think, a car, only 1 car. Okay? Let's add some windows to the car, the tires, and that's it. Only 1 car, okay? Let's continue with the second page. On the second page, again, we continue with the numbers. In this occasion, we have number 4. Now, here, I am going to draw 4 triangles, okay? Now, remember, triangle is like a pyramid or like a slice of pizza. 1, 2, 3, and 4 triangles, okay? Let's continue with the next number, which is number 6. For number 6, I am going to draw 6 happy faces, okay? Remember, this is a happy face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6 happy faces. Excellent. We are doing an excellent job. The last one, number 2. Now for this number 2, let's see, what can we draw? 2 pencils, okay? Let's draw 2 pencils. 1 and 2. We have 2 pencils, okay? Now, once we have finished drawing the objects, remember, we have to paint them. We have to put some color to the images. Let's start with the stars. Now, for the stars, we have 2 colors. We can use color yellow or color blue. In my case, I am going to use color yellow. So remember, I am going to pick up my markers. In your case, you have to work with your crayons. So once we have our pencil case ready, we pick up color yellow and start painting stars. While I am painting, don't forget to repeat the number of the stars to see what's the number that is next to, okay? Let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if you want, you can continue painting number 5 with the same color, okay? If you want. If you want to pick up another color, there is no problem. Number 5. Number 5. Excellent. Okay? Now, let's continue with the circles. For the circles, let's use, well, I am going to use color purple, okay? Now, remember, while I am painting, let's count. 1, 2, and 3. So the number that is next to number 3 with the same color purple in my case. If you want to pick up another, no problem. Number 3. Number 3. Excellent. Let's continue with the third object, which is the car. It's only 1. Now for the car, I am going to use color blue. Okay? Please repeat after me. Number 1. Okay, well, this is a car, but remember it's only 1. Okay? Now next to the car, we have number 1. Number 1. Number 1. Excellent. Let's continue with the second page. For the triangles, I am going to use color brown. Okay? Let's start. If you want, in this case, we can repeat the object, which is triangles. 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 Now remember that they are 4 triangles, so the number that is next to number 4. Number 4. Number 4. Okay? Let's continue with the happy faces. Now, the happy faces are similar to an emoji. Remember the emojis? The ones that appear on the cell phone. Now, those emojis are color yellow. So, if we want, I am going to use color yellow. If you want, you can use pink or several colors for each one of the faces, okay? It doesn't have any problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the number that is next to number 6. Number 6. Excellent. And we're missing only one object. Now, I told you that these were pencils, but we have been using color yellow for many objects. We started with the stars and then with the happy faces. So let's change the pencils to crayons, okay? So we can use more colors. Now for the crayons, let's use another type of purple, another tone, okay? Because this is one tone and this is another. So let's use color purple. 1 and 2. So the number that appears next to is number 2. Excellent, my children. Now we have finished. Okay, now don't forget to work properly in your daily books, and don't forget also to start studying, to start reviewing, because on Wednesday, my children, we're going to have our exam. So it's very important that you concentrate, you start remembering the numbers, objects, and animals that we have seen here in this class. So that's it. We see you tomorrow with another video. Take care. Goodbye.